Hello guys from La Familia and Flame Lotus. This is gonna be for you guys. So the plan for Guild War tonight will be this. Okay, so when the gates break, we are not sure if we are going to protect the gates or we're just gonna switch the pole. Because when we defend the gates, then we will get more people killed and shackled, but then maybe we have chance to lock half of their people outside. So we're not sure about that. Basically, our attackers are going to be the same as last week. I just hope that maybe the people from Dragon War EU that came to our side have more people. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, so basically attackers are going to be the same. We will have more monks and I think the same amount of waters, but this time all of our accounts will be online, not like last time. So because Fujima was not online, I think. So we that's a big chart that we have extra because I will be playing on it. So the plan on Guild War is either stay at gates and some people try and switch the pole, or we all stay at the pole and just stay together. We will let you know in the Flame Lotus chat, of course, before we do. Also, please, everyone that goes to CTF, when you go AFK, put your chars in Guild War already and leave them at the pole. Okay, so that you are, when you come back, you're already inside. You don't have to come inside. So just do that before you go AFK after CTF. This is we have played Guild War 2 weeks now, and every time they attack around 1 hour before the end, or a half an hour before the end. So if you can be here half an hour before the end, that would be very nice. It's a really good fight, so just get your people and everyone to log in and play at 30 minutes before the end. And this is a strategy. Okay, so all the attackers, okay, so here are the 4 squares. These are what I call the 4 squares, so the green patches here. There's 4 each on the other around the pole. Okay, this is what I call the bottom entrance. This one I call the left entrance. This I call the top entrance, and this is the right entrance. So what I will say is bottom pole, left of pole, top of pole, and right of pole. So everyone come to Discord, and when you are dead and shackled, just say I am dead there. Do not say I am dead, because that is totally useless, and then you better say nothing. So just say I am dead, left side, right side, need an unshackle, left side, top side, bottom side, right side. That's gonna be easiest for everyone. Okay, so now all the attackers, do not follow enemies past these lines. Do not, when you need to make an imaginary line from the one square outside square to the other outside square. Do not pass this, because this is where the waters and the monks will be. And if you go to here, you will probably die, because this is the tactic the enemies use. They lure you outside, they kill you one by one, shackle you one by one, and when our waters and monks come, they get killed and shackled as well. So if you die this Guild War at this spot, you will not be able to get revived or unshackled, and if you get unshackled, you need to float to the top. Now, the reason why we will not come and help you if you go past is because people, if they don't want to learn, they will learn the hard way. And the hard way will be 30 minutes of shackled here if you do not follow the plan. Because last Guild War we've probably failed because of people that were fighting here and got shackled. There were at least 10 people here dead and shackled. So you will be dead and shackled again for 30 minutes probably if you're fighting here. So what you do is you do not go past these lines here. You do not go past these lines here. And these lines here and here. So basically within the 4 squares around the pole, that's where all the attackers will be. That's where all the attackers will be revived and unshackled. So when you are dead and you are not shackled, you float to the nearest exit. The nearest exit is here. or here. So what you do is I die here and I'm not shackled, I will go to here. If you are shackled and you are in Discord, you say I am shackled. Okay, and then and you say left side of pole, right side of pole, top of pole, or bottom of pole. All right, and you always float to the nearest exit. The nearest exit will revive you, and there's a that will revive you really fast. If we do this plan correctly, we will win Guild War. Just do not ever follow attackers outside. I know you want to kill people, but if they don't die, if you're like, say, here, in 2-4 blade, and then he jumps away, do not follow. Please have your self-control ready, and just don't follow. That's about it for the attackers, so just stay within the 4 squares. If you jump away from that, you will not be revived or unshackled. Alright, then we go to the monks. So here we have Delirium, Tiffany's Char. The monks will have a very short space where they will be playing at. Now we don't have enough monks, so all our monks will be have to jump around here. What I should suggest, guys, is never jump into the grass, because if you die in the grass, you will be stuck. You cannot escape it. It will be harder for people to see you and unshackle you. Alright? Especially for the monks, do not ever jump in these things. Never, ever, ever. Alright? So, what the monks' spot will be is between these lines, the outer lines of the 4 squares, and not closer to the pole than the inner sides of the 4 squares. So you guys jump from here to here, but you do not jump here. Alright? So the 4 squares here, do not get inside of this. When you are here, you will be able to so the monks will stay around here, the poles here. Never, well, you try your best not to jump. And then and do not go past these lines here. Do not go here. Do not ever go around the 4 square, around the square, to get to the other side, okay? Then you just jump right here and here. Do not ever go around here, because if you die here, it's very close to where these enemies fight. So you're probably going to get a lot of damage. Also, the waters will not be here. Or they shouldn't be here, because this is not an exit. Alright, so stay in between these lines here. And here. Alright. Now for the waters. I will be making a screenshot where all the people will have to be, okay? So I think Kanan DC'd me on Obsession, but that's fine. So now we will go to the waters. Waters will be here. They will not pass this line here, but they will not go past the half of the 4 square. So the waters stay within these spots here. Alright? The only reason why a water should move to the other exit is because one of the main waters dies. I will show you in a screenshot which waters will go where when a water of the main waters die. So the position of Fujima, which is our 3rd strongest water at the moment, with 71.5 KHP and 201 immunity without aura, she will be here. I will be here constantly because this is a lower attack spot, so we need the strongest waters here. So here we will stay. Alright. And we stay here. So do not pass the half of the 4 squares. Because if you go inside, you will probably die, and that's not that's not the plan. The monks can go closer because they have more defense, more tank. Monks will always be stronger than waters to survive, even though you have 74 KHP, like Delusion, for instance. Delirium will still be able to survive much longer than Delusion, even though Delusion has like 6k or 7k more HP, okay? So, this is about it. Then I will show you the screenshots. I think it's a little zoomed in, but let's try this. So, Fujima spot will be on the right side of pole. Delusion, which is our strongest water, will go bottom pole. This is probably the most attacked area where the most damage will be coming from, so that's why we're putting Delusion here. Then we have Shameless, our second strongest water, and another Char seeds, which is great. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so then Shameless will be on the left side, and X Lily will be on the top side. So our 4 strongest waters will be in the 4 exits. So please, waters, just stay on your exits and we will be fine. Now, let's say Delusion dies. Then Fujima comes in and supports Delusion. So Fujima comes in and revives Delusion. If Shameless dies, then either a Delusion or X-Lily go and support Shameless and revive him. If X-Lily dies, Shameless will go up and revive X-Lily. If Fujima dies, Delusion will go up and revive Fujima. Alright, so this is how it's gonna work. This is how we're gonna plan it. If we can stick to this plan, we will probably win easy, okay? Just because it's gonna be more efficient and we'll be more and we will be reviving more people. Alright. Now I have to exit it because I don't want to show you guys the IDs and passwords of all the accounts. Alright, be right back. Alright, so also X-Lily's main objective is to revive the assassins that we have. And just people that die and go to the top. I'm trying to be as clear as possible, of course, but if there's any questions, you can always ask. Alright, and then we have this. So this is an ugly paint thing that I made, but I thought it might be helpful, but it seems like the picture is a little too big, but it's okay. So attackers are no, the monk is in yellow, attack is in red, and waters are in blue. So this is more accurate on what I want each class to do. So waters and monks do not ever get inside this red here. This is the kill zone. This is where all the attackers die, and hopefully all the enemy waters and monks die. So this is not where waters and monks go. They stay outside this square. Alright. Then we have in yellow, we have the monks. The monks you can see here, the lines here. The monks can go up to this line and up to this line. Do not go further. Anyone that dies outside will not be revived and unshackled. Alright, so that's pretty easy. Just here. So you can see, you can visualize where you want to be as an attacker or a monk or a water. A water does not go past this line because the closer you get to the pole, the more dangerous it gets. Now the 4 waters are the main waters, but we have many support waters as well that are almost as strong as the main waters. The support waters will jump around here in their area, not jumping on the grass. Do not ever jump in here, please. Alright, and do not go outside. If people ask for help in guild or allied chat and they're outside the 4 squares, do not go and help them. They will eventually learn that they have to stay inside the 4 squares. So I hope this is clear. So that is clear to you guys where you need to be. You know which class you are. If you're an attacker or a monk or a water, you do what this plan is. We will win because we just cannot just calculated all the numbers of people and the enemy numbers of people, and the enemies have more monks and have more waters, which means, and they have the same amount of attackers. So that means that they can shackle us more than we can shackle them or unshackle ourselves. So that's why we need to stick together so that the efficiency of Revzen and unshackles are optimum. Alright? We need to stick to this plan, so please do not jump away from the 4 squares. Do not follow the enemy. If the enemy goes away from the 4 squares, it's good for us. That's all we need. That's all we need. We need them to get out of the 4 squares or die inside it. That's what we need. Because if they're outside the 4 squares, they cannot kill any of our water's monks or attackers. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. um I'll give you the list of all the people that our side has and all the people they have, so that last week we did good. We controlled the guild war the whole 30 minutes. Only the last few seconds we lost it, which is too bad. But you can realize that we have so little amount of people and we still won versus them. Once you see the list, you will see like, damn, we did good. All right, so I'll make the other video when I have all the names. Be right back. All right, guys. So last part of the video. These are the lists of our people. All right, that will probably take part at Guild War and CTF, and probably we will have more runners, of course, in CTF, but we can't rely on them during Guild War because they never show up, it seems. So here we go. So we got 20 attackers. You can just pause the video and you can see who it all is. If we missed anyone, I'm sorry, and we can add it up later, or you will know that you're one of these guys, part of it. So we have 20 attackers. We have 8 monks. We have main monks will be Delirium, Star-Lord, and Backdoor Bandit. Supports of those 3 monks will be Sad Coldheart, Miss Naughty, Rachel, Rin, Nato, Sanchez, and Alan. Alright, because these 3 need to never be shackled or dead. Alright, so if you see them, that's a priority. Waters and monks need to be unshackled and revived as priority. The rest can wait. Alright. Then we have 11 waters. We have Delusion, Shameless, Hamera, Rogue, Raptor, These Nuts, Maleficent, Saijin. I hope Saijin will log this time because last week he wasn't there. Smexy and Dominus, and we forgot already one. So that's Fujima. So those are Fujima, Delusion, Shameless, and Raptor will be the ones that are going to be fixed positions around the pole. And all the other waters will run around in the safe area where I showed you in the previous map and help support Delusion, Shameless, Fujima, and Raptor. Alright, so assassins, we are low on assassins. So that means that the waters need to focus on the assassins being up. They're probably gonna be top right square and top left square. So be sure to revive them, especially at the end of the guild war if it comes down to that. So in attackers, we have 3 more attackers, but they have 2 kings, which is a big deal because Nappy will not be able to kill Capo. And Nappy is basically the one that kills Capo 1 hit. Obsession 2 hits him, but still that's too long. Anyway, let's try and we're gonna try and make Nappy king before next week, so that's gonna be fine. We're gonna get a lot of more. We will get a lot more help next week as well. During the week, a lot more people will come, and we got a surprise for Nappy as well. So that's gonna be fun. Then next week on Sunday, a Sapphire group will join us, the 16th. Too bad they couldn't join the 15th, but the server only opens the 16th, so that's fine. So the week after, we will be probably at our strongest, basically. Sapporo will also come, which is a 45 bill high perfection, 360 perfection warrior, which will be so strong during CTF. So we will get a lot stronger, so don't worry, guys. Then we have the enemies. They have 17 attackers, so they have 3 high perfection ones, Capo, Erika, and I forgot the other one. Yeah, no, I don't remember. And then they have this Lord Kira as second attacker, but it's a Windwalker, so that's gonna be very annoying, so we need to finish that char off. So if your break account, high break account, this char only has 160 counter, so if you have 200 break, please, if you see him, try and kill him, because it's very annoying to have a Windwalker as enemy. Then as monks, they have the same amount of monks as us, only I think our monks are way stronger. So we have 3 monks that are way stronger. Then we have the Sad Kotar and Miss Naughty, which are like on same level as the other monks they have. The only issue is that Hammer is counter action, so if you're Duke or lower, don't waste your stamina on Hammer, just hunt the other monks. In water aspect, they have more waters. They have we have 11 and they have 15. They have, I think, 2 70k HP waters, or 3. No, 2 70k HP waters, and we have more than that. I think we have 3 or 4 70k HP waters. So basically, stats-wise, we are better than this group, but they have more numbers, it seems, in water aspect, and they have more perfection, but we're working on that. The fight group also has a high perfection attacker, so that will help us a lot. In assassins, this is a big issue because they have more assassins, which will break down the gates, so that's gonna be an issue. Also, they will maybe snipe Guild War. We will see. Alright, so that's about it. You know what we're fighting against. I think it's a pretty equal side, I think. Depending on who has the second king. I'm guessing that if we have the second king, we will probably win, but we will see if we can do it this week. If not, then it's definitely gonna be next week. Anyways, just follow the plan and we can win. Alright, see you guys at the event.